Well, this hand starts with 9-8 of diamonds for Arthur Conan under the gun. Hold it around to online qualifier Erkan Sönmez, who's got 6s in the cutoff. Makes the call. Mark Foggin in the big blind has 9-7 offsuit.
Well, that's 6 through 9 sorted.
He calls as well, and we are going 3-way to the flop. That flop is 10-7-6.
Wow.
With 2 diamonds, street flash potential for Conan.
How?
What an unbelievable flop.
So Conan already with the straight and a redraw to a straight flush. Sönmez with a set. Foggin with a pair and a draw. Let's see if Sönmez follows Joe Stapleton's advice. Always bet your set. Yes, he does.
Of course, you'll bring it up this one time. It's going to hurt him.
Yeah, Sönmez certainly doesn't want 2 opponents that are in this hand to get a cheap or free look at all of the different draws that could be possible with those straights and flushes potentially coming in on later streets that could hurt the strength of his hand and kill his action as well. But Foggin coming along for that bet.
Yeah.
But I think, will this be the time they hear from Conan, or is Conan gonna reel them in a little bit more?
Yep, there it is. Sure enough. I mean, the other reason why a check raise here is so interesting is because it allows you to get so many more chips in the pot as opposed to just betting and getting called twice, right? The opportunity, once they've put more in there, it means that you can afford to pump a load more in than if you just bet, and then very frequently you're just going to get called by 2 or 1 of the remaining opponents in the pot.
So 65,000 has become 225,000.
Is 225,000 going to become 1.2 million?
I was just going to touch on that, Stapes, is just the fact that now for Sönmez, again, because of that factor of Foggin coming along, you don't necessarily just want a flat here. I mean, yes, it looks incredibly strong out of Conan, but you have a hand that, of course, you want to protect and get value from.
Sönmez calls, and I imagine we'll see Foggin fold. Yeah.
Yeah.
So we go heads up to the turn. So many sickos calling for the 10 of diamonds. It's the Jack of Hearts. The board gets straight here, and I wonder if that might slow down Sönmez. So having check raised the flop, Conan bets 275,000 on the turn. Sönmez calls again, and we go to the river. 1.2 million in the middle.
He's got to be concerned about set over set here as well, of course. So it's not just the pure 8-9 that he's concerned about at this stage. And it's the Jack of Diamonds.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So it is the flush for Conan, but it does pair the board. No straight flush, no street flash action for Conan, so he is losing to the full house of Sönmez.
Look at the SPR, Maria. It's so sad. Like, there's just, you can't just check call. They're not deep enough to check call and just pot control, right? You've got so much less than pot back behind at this stage. I think you just got. I think you just got to go for value and hope that you actually have value. He does check.
Wow.
I understand, though. I definitely understand why he's concerned at this stage. Would he ever check 7s full or 10s full? I think the answer is absolutely no. At this point, Sönmez must understand that he has the best hand, right? There's no chance there would be a check here with 7s or 10s. SPR is so small.
Yeah, it's pretty incredible to probably go from hating your hand on the turn to really feeling like you're the top dog now, just wanting to get max value with your 6s full.
Oh man, this is so sick. I mean, at least it's a 9 high flush, right, Maria? Like if you had king high or something like that.
Well, Sönmez, interestingly, has not gone for all of it. Sönmez bets 380,000. So Conan is not in a spot here where he has to make a decision for his tournament life.
No, and I think Conan is also fearful not only of the boats, but of course, you know, ace-10 of diamonds
Yep.
is a possibility, right?
absolutely.
That's a hand that would have called called the check raise and would have had to continue with all that equity on the turn, and Conan gets away from it.
He makes the fold. Class laydown from Conan.
Very, very good. Very strong folds. What a read.
I would have gone broke on every street.